Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and I have fallen to where no person should ever fall. I have given up my morals, and I'm playing Shellfolk. I'm sorry, I know it's very disappointing for a lot of you all to see me playing Shellfolk. But honestly, I just really like Norra. I really like Norra, and this Shellfolk Nami Norra deck is the best Norra deck out there, so I have to showcase it, even though it goes against everything that I believe in with this game. I really don't like Shellfolk. I really don't like playing against Shellfolk, but I have to do it. I have to do it just once for you all, so I can showcase Norra a little bit more. Okay, so this deck, if you haven't seen, is Norra Nami Shellfolk. Obviously, it's pretty straightforward. You're winning through Nami, because Nami's able to just buff up your elusive, which you're playing the Barrelfish and you're playing Norra, which are both really good elusives. You win through Shellfolk, just getting your ton of values, because you have access to pranks, access to trinket tray, access to conchologist, right? All of this, which are able to get you a lot of value from the Shellfolk, and just be able to just overvalue your opponent. And then you can also sometimes win through Norra, because Norra can just start summoning crazy units with her level up, just get so much value that way. So you kind of have three ways that you can win the game, and they kind of end up working together to kind of give you this deck. The other thing is that you kind of have a lot of other support tools that let you survive and get to that state. Obviously, between Octopus, Conchologist, and Double Trouble, we have a lot of early blockers that we can use to, stop any aggression, stop any Pirate Aggro players, etc. Heavy Metal is an amazingly good card in this deck, by the way, and I will play this in like any Nami deck because of how common improvised units are. It's a really great way to just kill improvised units, and even if you don't have like a matchup against an improvised unit, it's still a 2-mana Mystic Shadow, though it's slow, obviously, so you can still kill like a Twisted Fate, for example. If you need to, or kill an opponent's Norra if you need to, even if they don't have an equipment, because you can still hit the unit without the equipment on it. So it's a really, really good card. I would definitely play in this deck. Pokestick for some draw, obviously. Wallet to let us survive. And Nakaboros for some draw, and to also give us additional blocker. The summon from the Nakaboros counts towards the Norra level up. So that's one of the strategies of this deck. And you can level up Norra pretty quickly between Double Trouble counting for 2 out of 6, and Nakaboros, and even the other plus from Trinket Tray also counting towards it. 2 Minimorph to just stop some crazy opponent's deck. Sirturmund, nice removal, nice burn, and also summons another unit, which again counts for Norra. And then the Barrelfish to sing just with the Nami, and finally one Mind Meld, right? One Mind Meld, because a lot of times we're able to play a lot of spells between all the pranks that we have. So Mind Meld kind of gives us like an alternate win condition where we can have some Barrelfish on the field, or we can have Norra in the field, or just be wider than the opponent, play Mind Meld, and just win the game. It's not rare for you to get your Mind Meld to 18, 19, or even 20 sometimes because of how many spells you can use with this deck. The deck is really fun, but again, this is my own personal problem with Shellfolk. It takes forever to win games sometimes, right? Because you're just getting all this value from Shellfolk and just playing the pranks, stealing their cards, etc. But there's no denying the strength of Shellfolk in this deck, as you'll see in some of the games today. And then Nami, obviously, is just Nami. And then Norra, just every now and then, you just get some nice value with Norra, being a nice elusive, a nice cheap elusive that you can buffer with Nami to kind of win games. Well, enough about that. I'm sorry that I'm bringing you a Shellfolk. I'm sorry that I disappointed you all, but I promise it's worth it because this deck feels great. And I actually I'm going to plan to continue playing that on stream tonight. If you're watching this on Tuesday night, I'm probably going to be streaming tonight at Twitch Sirturmund, so you can catch us there. And yeah, just, enjoy the games and subscribe if you like our content. We post our videos every single day. I'll see you at the end of the video for some mulligan tips. In this matchup, we'll be going up against Ziggs Taliyah. Haven't seen a lot of Ziggs Taliyah running around, so I wonder how this matchup will go. I am a little bit scared. I do have 2 key cards with Shellfolk and Norra. The Rider of Arcane can kill the Shellfolk though, but we also get Nami now. Alright, so this is actually a crazy hand. We have the Double Trouble, we have the Norra, we have the Nami, and we have the Shellfolk. We even have Conchologist to get value from Shellfolk once she comes down. So I think we're in a good spot. Trinket Tray too, so we can get instant value from here. So I'm okay with this because we're always going to do Double Trouble regardless, right? Oh wow, opponent doesn't even get the free 3 attack? Sure. Sign me up. Now we have a way to kill 6 on top of that too. Problem obviously is that We get the elusive. Question, I guess. I think we should just go for the Nami level up. I think we should just go for the Nami level up instead of trying to go for Norra right now. This also gives me enough mana for Sirturmund. Yeah, we should go for the Nami level up. We should just go for the Nami level up here. Chemist, okay. I do kind of like summoning... Let's go to Anakaboros. I don't feel like passing. I feel like just leveling up the Nami. I think leveling up the Nami is going to give us a lot of value. I don't mind to drop the bomb. That's one less thing I have to worry about for my Norra later. So Nami will level up right here. Opponent's not going to attack with the Chemist. Oh, wait, they are. Okay, so I guess we'll just take this damage here. I mean, sorry, we'll just take this value here. Now we can play Nami. We're going to play Norra first. So we're going to play Norra first. Because I'm pretty sure that the opponent's going to have access to Rite of Arcane. So the opponent's going to have access to Rite of Arcane first. So they want us to play Nami. So I'm going to play the Norra first. Oh, drop the bomb? Okay. I played around the Rite of Arcane. I didn't play around drop the bomb. So I'll give that to them. Is it still Nami though? I think I like the second Norra. Here. And wait for Nami for later. So I didn't want to lose Nami to the Rite of Arcane. Now the problem here, we should also probably summon the Octopus, but I think I'm okay just playing the Shellfolk first. I think I'm okay playing the Shellfolk first. I think I'm also okay taking this damage. I'm okay taking this damage. That's gonna be 2 damage, 2, 3, so it's gonna be 6. If the opponent gets a 6, we're in trouble. Yeah, I think I'm okay taking this damage. Let's go ahead and do the Shellfolk. Because this is gonna level up. This is gonna level up the Norra pretty quickly. Yeah, opponent's just gonna go in for value, huh? So let's go here. Let's go for Octopus. We probably should just wait. Actually, what am I doing? We should just wait until we have Nami on the field. Because now I'm just losing value for no reason. Dealing out of strong Alama to deal 3 to anything. So the opponent's gonna try to kill this Norra. I'm okay with that. We take 2 damage. We're gonna take another 2 here. Let's play the Nami. Let's play the Nami here. We have no spells to save the Norra. Slight misplay on my part. Committing the spell last turn with the Octopus, but it's okay. Now it's gonna level up pretty quickly. We're only at 6 though. We're gonna be pretty almost dead. We're gonna be almost dead. Oh wait, this deals damage to anything. So yeah, we're almost dead. So we might actually have to go like this. Let's go Prank first. Let's see what the opponent has. But it does have Rite of Negation, so now we can go like this. And now we go here. And I think we just go ahead and just try to heal up back to 6. Potentially get another Nami Ebb and Flow on our board, so... Yeah, I just want to heal up. Because I forgot that this is actually dealing damage to face. Every time. So we want to make sure that we beat this. Problem is that we're taking another 3. Does the Taliyah scare me? No, because we can always block. Unless the opponent has exactly Absolver, the Taliyah doesn't scare me either. Because we have Rite of Negation. I mean, I guess they have their own Rite of Negation too, though. So we can go like this. This is dealing... The problem is that we're going to have to open. Because he's dealing 6. He's dealing 6. We can block the Taliyah with enough value, so we're okay. Yeah, so we're only taking 2 right here from Taliyah, even if the opponent pulls that. So 2 plus 3 is 5. Unless the opponent has exactly Absolver. So opponent will have to have exactly Absolver. And I don't know if I'm scared of it. Because if the opponent goes Absolver, they tap in out a Rider Negation, right? Doesn't have it. Doesn't have it. Remember, we still have the Rider Negation here. So we're still in a decent spot. We can pass, right? Because we can just win with this. I guess we lose to... We do lose to a couple things. We lose to a couple things, actually, now that I think about it. So we lose to a Pokey Stick, right? Because the opponent has enough mana for Pokey and Rider Negation. Because we decided not to do the Trinket trade on them. Ooh. Wow, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. We leveled up Norra here, but it means that we're spreading out our damage. By leveling up Norra here, it means that we're spreading out our damage. So... Second safety? Okay, that's fine, because now I guess the only thing we lose to is a Pokey Stick. Do we play around the Pokey Stick? Do we play around the Pokey Stick? I mean, we still can play around the Pokey Stick by doing this, right? Oh, that's a high roll. That's a nice roll right here. And we can play Oedipus as well. And we can prank. We still have Rider Negation. When it goes... Okay, so now we now know that the opponent doesn't have the Pokey Stick. That's a nice high roll. By doing it like this, though, it means that we don't get another portal, which could probably be better than the Oedipus. Opponent has 4 blockers. We have a bunch of attackers. This is 6. Because this is actually Sleep with the Fishes, it might be enough. So we can prank. We can prank the Safety Inspection. We can prank something else. Okay, we can prank the Safety Inspection one more time. So at this point, what I'm trying to do is make it so that the opponent doesn't have any way to actually kill us. Monkey Business might be enough for what we need. An attack with everything. We still have blockers here. This is pushing 9, so we just need to push 2 more damage, which is happening with the Sleep with the Fishes. We know that the opponent has no way to stop this, right? The opponent has no way to stop this because mostly it's only dealing 3. The Sleep with the Fishes deal 2, and we negate the Rider Negation, and that should be game. Alright, I got a little bit closer than I expected. I was not playing around the Safety Inspector. The Safety Inspector was actually kind of nuts. Yeah, Safety Inspector was actually kind of nuts. I cannot deny that. Because this is lethal here. We have our own Rider Negation. Oh, this is cost 6 mana, so even if the opponent goes Unravel Earth plus Rider Negation, it's never enough. Yeah, there we go. And that's game. Whew. Was close. Was very close. Yeah, there's no 1 mana spell that the opponent can get here to actually kill us. I honestly, I didn't know that this card could hit the Nexus. For some reason, I thought it could only hit units. So when he summoned the first Safety Inspect, I was just like, yeah, whatever. It's not gonna be a big deal. So be careful not to do like me and actually beat the card. So GG's. In this matchup, we'll be going up against Nami Twisted Fate. Now we do have Double Trouble, which is very nice. Now I want to see if I can get some more early units. Honestly, the Riptide Ceremony is also really good. Riptide Ceremony is also really good. I would like to not have to Double Trouble though, in case that we can potentially level up the Nami. So let's see if we can get away with it. Otherwise, we might just have to. Right? We might just have to do the Double Trouble here no matter what. Wow. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this has to be a Double Trouble. This has to be a Double Trouble. Potentially be able to kill 2 other units. Perfect. So we can kill the Warden and we can kill the Rearguard. We only take 1 damage. And we're back to a good spot. My downside is that we might have to go Double Trouble again next time, which means that our Nami is going to be slowed down by a lot. Now, we don't have the Nami, so it might not be a big deal. What if we pass first? What if we pass first? How do we pass first and see what the opponent has to offer us? Like, if they don't do anything here... We can also just do Trinket Trade. It might have been a mistake because we have Shellfolk in our hand, by the way. But I'm okay with doing the trinket trade. Let's me kill the Saboteur. Let's me kill the Saboteur, right? If the opponent just opens, I'm okay just taking 4. That's the Nami. Still, oh, okay. I forgot about the Nakaboro. So that is one reason why not to do the Octopus. So now we're taking 6 instead. We take 6 instead, which kind of sucks. But we can double trouble, and Nami will be a 6 out of 8, and we can level up Nami. Now we cannot level up Nami just yet, but we can get the double trouble here. Now it will be a 6 out of 8. We can get to 7. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait. No, we can still not level her up. Actually, we can if we prank. So if we prank, we can actually level her up, because now we'll be a 7. We'll have to prank again at the start of the turn, though, which means that we're losing the value from the Shellfolk. Sure. Yeah, let's just make that Decimate as bad as possible. Nami levels up, and now we have a pretty good attack here. So now Nami levels up. We're at 13. The opponent doesn't have enough mana for Riptide Sermon, so I'm not worried about Riptide Sermon. Might go for the Conchologist, or is it better to go for the Burblefish? Kind of like the Conchologist. No, because we can always play Conchologist with Shellfolk on the field. So let's go Burblefish and just push damage this way. Group Shot, amazing. Amazing job. Perfect. So we can Group Shot right here. This guy has Quick Attack. We save 1 damage from doing that Group Shot there. The problem is that the Burblefish are not the cards getting buffed though. So the Burblefish are not getting buffed. We're gonna let the opponent get the Mage Seeker Conservator. I'm gonna let the opponent get a Mage Seeker Conservator value, which I don't particularly like. So what if we just go like this? I mean, eventually we're gonna have to let him get that card, but I kind of don't want to lose to like a random RNG. Twisted Fate could be a problem here, because we don't have enough spells to save the Burblefish. Sermon? That's all we're gonna do. Sure. Let's go here, so that we at least get some buff out of this. I'm actually down to do the Shellfolk, and we can start stealing his stuff, right? I guess no, we can start getting value from Conchologist. So I'm down to do the Shellfolk here, just so that we can play Conchologist and get value here. I'm okay losing this guy. Don't care about the Octopus. We still have... So opponent needs to have a Twisted Fate. Opponent needs to have a Twisted Fate for us to get punished here. Don't know how much I care about it. Ooh, what if it's just the Flame Splitter? I kind of like the Hungry Alcat though. The Fate Aid. Random Riches is not bad either. Random Riches is better, right? No, because this doesn't work. We can level up Norra right here. We can level up Norra right here. So the Peddler. Right? Now Norra is leveled up and we can just summon her. The only downside is that we're not getting value. Yeah, let's go here. We're gonna have to, obviously we have to override, right? So we have to override, so that does kind of suck. I still don't feel like killing that Conservator and giving the opponent some random out. Yeah, I still don't feel like killing that Conservator. I think killing the Conservator is a mistake, because the opponent could potentially get some random card from there that could punish us. As it is right now, the opponent's attack doesn't really matter to me. It's not really a powerful attack. I mean, I don't even care about sacrificing the Burblefish. Oh, we get a Lecturing Yoro? Okay. I dig it. I dig it. Because we can always go... Oh, opponent doesn't even attack with Misfortune. Come on. So we can go here. We can go here. 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 Pokestick. We take 1 damage. And we summon the Lecturing Yoro. The opponent loses the whole board. Still keeps the Conservator on the field. We can get more value from the random riches to get another unit. We can always kill a Misfortune with a Sermon. Opponent goes for Fervor, that's okay. When it goes for Fervor, that's okay, because at this point, again, we just try to get value. So, yeah, let's go here. Let's just get another unit and get rid of a blocker. So we go like this, gets rid of a unit, gives us a blocker. We play the Gelatin Yodel, second Fervor. So now we're losing to the Decimate, so we have to open on the attack. So we have to go for the open attack, which I think should still be fine, because we have enough units.
I'm one of the good guys, but not that.
Because the Decimate kills us, opponent has just enough mana for it.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
3, 6, 8, 9. So if opponent draws a Make It Rain, they actually get there. If the opponent draws exactly a Make It Rain, they actually Make It Rain, and he has to hit one of these 2 units, right? Second Fervor could also be enough. Yeah, second Fervor is also enough. Actually, it's not, because then they lose to the Poison Dart. If they play Fervor, then they have enough mana for the Decimate. They hit it. Wow. They actually hit the Shellfolk. Wow. They, like we talked about, man. You have to be exactly Make It Rain. But that's not true, because we just win here. Okay, never mind. We just win here because this is pushing 2. Whew. I'm glad I saw that line at the end. I almost passed, but Make It Rain was not enough, because he had to hit both units, right? He had to hit both of them. The fact that he almost got there, though, was a little bit troublesome. Oh, wow. I almost forgot that the Anakaboros could buff my other one. If the opponent blocked correctly, they actually win that game. So, yeah, GG's. In this matchup, we'll be going up against Poppy Taric, which they go really fast, and we don't have really a ton of direct removal. Heavy Metal is not bad removal, though, but honestly, Heavy Metal might be okay. Heavy Metal might be okay. Get the double trouble as well. So we have a lot of blockers, but not like any direct removal to their units. That's why I wanted to keep the Heavy Metal. We can always play the Octopus on turn 1, giving us an early blocker. Against their Free Feather now, it's not a big deal. We have double trouble for turn 3. We have Pokey Stick that we can use if we need to here. We have a Heavy Metal. Kind of want to just... Sure. Like, these guys don't bother me at all, right? Opponent's just setting up for like a big Poppy turn. But we're going to have blockers. We're going to have a lot of blockers, and we can continue pushing this damage here. Oh, that's a nice draw. That's a nice draw as well. We can go like this. We go like this, just get value here. Opponent's going to go... Okay, I'm okay with that. That gets me my Slate trigger. So that gets me a Slate trigger. We still get the value. Why do we Pokey Stick right now? Yeah, why do we Pokey Stick right now? So that we play around Ranger's Resolve later. The problem here is gonna be we got Pokey Stick on the stack and push 1 more damage. Poppy, right? Poppy's the big problem here now? Oh, it's not a Poppy. What? I'll take that, man. I will take that. Now we just need Nami. Now we just need Nami and we're in a good spot. I don't think the opponent can beat the Nami, right? I don't think the opponent can beat the Nami. So if we had gotten Nami there, we would have been GG. So fortunately, we didn't get her. So maybe a little more problematic now. We can Heavy Metal that Esmus, maybe? Whew. Let's attack like this. You can also do the second Anakaboros. Or just push it 2 damage. I think I want to Heavy Metal that Esmus.
Let's go.
Yeah, I want to Heavy Metal that Esmus. So now we worry about Ranger's Resolve, because the opponent only has 1 mana. Everything else is not a big deal. We want to keep the Shellfolk when we have Trinket Tray, so I think I'm going to go full on value. Wallop is really good because he can stop the Taric. I think I'm just going to go for Shellfolk. The rally doesn't matter to me. So the rally doesn't matter because we have access to Wallop, right? So we can go Trinket Tray Octopus into Wallop. Yeah, so there you go. So opponent goes for that. So we can go Trinket Tray here. Have access to the Octopus. play the Octopus for 0 mana, are able to wallow the Broadwind. If the opponent pulls the Octopus, then I don't care. Yeah, he's never gonna do that, so we just go here. And now we're still getting value from the Shellfolk. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prank first. Just to make sure that we don't have anything crazy to worry about. Like any second rally. 3, 6, 7, 8. I just need to be careful of my mana. So we can prank. Let's see what their whole hand is. Sharpside? Sharpside is kind of annoying. Sharpside is kind of annoying. Sharpside is very annoying. Second rally. I'll take that. Go ahead and do the Octopus. And more pranks. Opponent could go for the second rally right now. I tried to kill this. Which could be a problem since we tapped out of answers, right? So we did tap out of answers here. Because we decided to use up everything. So now we can just do here, right? I don't think it's necessary just yet. Let's just get full value here. Let's go get full value here. We can go another Octopus and just continue having blockers forever. I think Octopus makes the most sense, to be honest. So I think Octopus makes the most sense because we're going to have a pretty big mind meld. So we're going to have a really big mind meld, which means that the Octopus, I'm okay with letting this continue to die like this. Because we're just going to play a bunch of Octopus and then have like a really big mind meld into rally, right? We have double rally. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We gotta do a second prank. Gotta do another prank. Let's do it on the sharp side, I guess. Might as well. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're good right now. We're good right now. Let's keep the other pranks so we can tell what the opponent has in their hand. We have Poké Sticks. We have Mini Morphs. We can Mini Morph right now so that our opponent stops getting value there. Do we do it like this? I think I'm okay with that. It sucks losing this Burblefish right now, but that's okay. Let's just make sure that the opponent doesn't have anything else that I care about. Fine. I want this to not be able to block, but the opponent, you know, we weren't able to stop it. Again, I'm just going for the big mind meld. I'm just going for the big mind meld turn. So I'm just gonna wait. The opponent has a way to save their mini-minity, so the Poké Stick doesn't make sense. Okay, well, I think opponent just kind of threw that again, right? So now we can just parley. Now we can just parley the mini-minity, and that's one less blocker. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. I think I'm okay taking this damage. Because the mind meld is just gonna be so much bigger than anything that the opponent can have. So at this point, we're just waiting until we draw other stuff. Like, I'm okay taking the 10 damage. We probably could have taken even the damage from the first Sojourner when she attacked and left the second one. And there's our Norra. Question is, do we want to do the mind meld right now? I don't think we want to do the mind meld right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the mind meld on their attack, right? So we're going to save 3 spell mana because I want to be able to have mind meld and rally available. Okay, well, if the opponent's going like this, then we're going to mind meld right now. I'm gonna mind meld right now. I'm gonna mind meld right now just to make the opponent's attack really awkward. And we have Poké Stick to kill their Mines and Sojourners. So the opponent doesn't even have any mana for the sharp side because the opponent did the rally. So opponent has no way to block the Norra, which means that they lose to the Poké Stick. So since the opponent committed the rally and they tapped out of mana for the sharp side, it was an easy call to do the mind meld this turn. I wanted to get the value and be able to do it with the rallies, but it happened, so GG's. In this matchup, we'll be going up against Yasuo Katarina. So Yasuo Katarina means that, hey, this is not a great hand. We're going to be dealing with a lot of stuns, right? We're going to be dealing with a lot of stuns, which is a problem. We get the minimum for the Yasuo, so if Yasuo gets out of control, it's something that we can deal with. I also don't hate the Octopus here in turn 1. I don't hate the Octopus in turn 1. I want to have the prank in my hand for later, and this is like a 0 cost unit, right? That's still advancing my Nami. That's the double trouble. Let's go ahead and get our attack. We have heavy metal as well, which can actually kill the Katarina. So not bad. Yeah, that's why I don't mind this. We can just block that spiraling, or we can use this as a blocker for other random stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. I think I'm okay letting him get that draw. Oh, well. Oh, now that we just hybrid another Octopus, let's go ahead and use our... You know, since we hybrid another Octopus, let's go ahead and use a Poké Stick. At first I wasn't going to do it, but we ended up getting the tune anyways, so I think I'm okay doing this. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Opponent ends up using a Gruesome Theater. We still get the draw. That was a pretty nice high roll though, by the way. And we're back in a good spot. Opponent doesn't get the value there. Kind of don't feel like attacking. I think we just passed. 3, 6, 7, 8. I think we just passed. I don't have it. Nami's gonna be leveled up when she comes down, so I don't think we need to worry about anything. Sure. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm sure. Do we wallop this? Might as well. Let's just wallop this. I really don't want to let him get a lot of draw. So I want to force a deny or something out of them right here. So I want to kind of force a deny out of them here. Oh, another Gruesome Theater? That's also 5. Why is the opponent on multiple Gruesome Theaters? I guess technically it works though, right? This is when the value's gonna get crazy with the Octopus. 3, 6. Yeah, so Shellfolk. We get to prank, and get value. 3, 6, yeah, we have enough mana in our hand that we can do whatever we want. There it is, you get the stun. We need to do the prank before the opponent can hit the flocks. There's the flock, right? I kind of like the deny though over the flock. Yeah, we can go ahead and do this one. Because the opponent's always going to flock this now, right? So we might as well just get full value. Oh, nice. Seinen. Do we need a Seinen or do we just need the second stun? Do we need a Seinen or do we need the second stun? Seinen is kind of nice. So that we don't run out of value later. I like the Seinen. Here. We know that the opponent's deny. Yeah, sure, do your flock. We know what the opponent's whole hand is, right? So by knowing what the opponent's whole hand is, we have so much value. Opponent still hasn't leveled up their Yasuo. So if the opponent drops down Yasuo right here. It's not a Yasuo. I kind of want to keep mana for Riptide Sermon. Really want to keep the mana for the Riptide Sermon. So the denied costs 6, so we can go ahead and do the Riptide Sermon. The stun also costs 6, so the opponent shouldn't have anything here. Unless they top deck, a second deny. Alright. I thought we were in a good spot until the opponent top deck the second deny. We still have the Minimorph though, so we can always kill that. We can always stop that Yasuo. Wow, that second deny top deck was so good. Because there were so many other things that wouldn't have been enough there. Minimorph is 6, so we can play Nami and still have mana for Minimorph. And that gets rid of the Yasuo, and then we just have to worry about second Yasuo, right? Which the opponent could easily draw. Yeah, we're just gonna Minimorph this right now. That way we stop this from hitting damage to us. Opponent could also have a second flock, which could be a problem. Not gonna play around a second flock though. And I think we're in a decent spot. This is gonna stun the Nami. We're in a... Are you kidding me? Out of everything, it had to be exactly that. I think I'm just getting high rolls, so I mean, I don't think there's a lot that I can do anymore, right? I think opponent gets a crazy open attack here. So opponent gets a crazy open attack, has so much value with the rest of the cards. We can try to deny this, but what is that gonna do for us? Really nothing, right? So all we can do is just this. All we can do is just this so that we have blockers. So we lose the Nami. Lose the Nami regardless. We can go here for more blockers. Wow, that... Okay, oh, man. Man. It's just not my day right now. Let's go ahead and just draw so that we take even less damage. We get the Norra, which gets punished by the Concussive Palm. The Norra gets punished by the Concussive Palm. Opponent gets more draw here. Yeah, opponent gets a lot of draw here. Keeps their unit alive. We can Pokey Stick the Shaman and win. Our problem is this Yasuo, right? We can't do anything about it. Can't do anything about the Yasuo. The opponent can stun and we have to deny. We might want to just level up Norra instead, though. No, I kind of feel like I want to keep the Ana Akaboros. Ha. Right, opponent just does a Concussive Palm. We deny the Concussive Palm. Opponent knows that we have to deny. We could have started with the prank, I guess. I guess let's start with the prank and see what the opponent gets. Because this unit's gonna die anyways, right? So this unit's gonna die regardless. Oh, opponent's gonna actually commit their elusive here? Interesting. I'm willing to commit the deny. I'm willing to commit the deny. The problem is that we lose... We still lose the Norra here, right? So we're gonna have to do the heavy metal on this guy. Because the Norra gets automatically stunned by the Yasuo. So we're gonna lose the Norra to the Hillock, right? Opponent still has deny, has the Shake Execution. If we cannot find a way to kill Yasuo, I don't think we win. And I don't think there's any way for us to kill Yasuo, right? Okay. I'm okay with that, right? I'm okay with that because we can go ahead and do this. Opponent has to look for another stun. Yeah, there it is. The second stun is enough though, right? Second stun is enough unless we top deck another... Unless we get another blocker here. This is the only way for us to get a blocker, right? It has to be a 3-cost a fearsome unit. And I don't think that's ever going to be enough. Guess we could get the Nami here. The Nami will also be enough. Wow, I think my chances of getting Nami is probably better. Man, I can't believe he got all the answers. Yeah, chances of getting Nami was better. We didn't get it, so it ends up being okay. We also could have gotten something else here, but yeah, that's not enough. It's not enough. GG's. In this matchup, we'll be going up against Lee Sin Ahri with Noxus. I'm very interested about this. Honestly, the Poppy Stick doesn't sound bad. Because they probably play Droplet and potentially the new 1-drop, right? So the Poppy Stick can potentially threaten them. Wild Up ends up being really nice. We get the double trouble and we get the Nami. Ooh, the heavy metal is also really good because it can destroy the weapon. Because they probably play the Hookmaster, right? Okay, so far it's just standard add the dragon stuff. Standard add the dragon nonsense. We'll get to 6 here. I guess opponent could technically have access to Nullify right here? Nope. Okay. Is he gonna recall? Do I Poké Stick this? And slow down my Nami? Wait. Did opponent just give me Ahri like that? Plus the weapon? So we just got rid of the weapon plus the Ahri. Wait a second. Wait a second. I think opponent didn't play around heavy metal. I think opponent did not play around the heavy metal. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. So we just Norra here. Force the opponent to block with Droplet. If the opponent decides to recall the Droplet, we can always Pokey Stick her. No need to sacrifice my units here. Yeah, there you go. So now they get punished. Okay, yeah, this is like the biggest blowout ever. This is the biggest blowout game ever. The opponent's literally just playing into all my cards. Loses to the Pokey Stick there. Loses to the to the heavy metal. What am I watching? Like seriously, Nami's gonna be leveled up here because we get actually not. Okay, I messed up by the way by summoning this Nami first. Now we're gonna have to do the trinket trade for no reason. I like the Octopus. I like the Octopus. Like the Octopus to get access to the prank. We also should have just done the Octopus right away. So that we could open up with the prank right here. But it still doesn't get a lot of value. It doesn't have the things. We can go Octopus. We can go Octopus and just spread things out. We can do the Octopus, see what they have in their hand. They only have 4 cards. Ooh, recall. I don't like that deep meditation. Don't like that deep meditation. I kind of like the Norra Portapalooza. Honestly, I kind of like the Portapalooza. Yeah, I like the Portapalooza a little bit better than anything else. Nami will die to a twin, but at this point we have a second Nami, so I don't think I care. Opponent has recall and 2 other cards that we don't know about. This means that this dies to a Pokey Stick. Yeah, opponent could have. I guess opponent needs to have 2 twins actually. It doesn't lose to a single twin. So we just push this damage. We're gonna have multiple portals. We're gonna have 3 portals in our deck. So Norra has a good chance of winning. Wow, 7 mana deep meditation. 7 mana deep meditation. Needs to have 1 more spell. Okay, so we don't do anything. We don't do anything because opponent has 1 mana for the recall, right? So they were forced to do that just so that they could. Okay. Lee Sin is nowhere near leveling up yet. Opponent gets the heal back. We finally get the bubble. We're still not hitting our portals. Okay, so opponent gets the Lee Sin. What if we just do the Nami Ebb and Flow? Actually, let's go ahead and do the Burblefish. Let's go ahead and do the Burblefish. Opponent needs to have 1 more card. Okay, that works. That works. But then they get punished by the Wallop. Because it's not even leveled up, right? So it's not even leveled up, so they get punished by the Wallop anyways. No reason not to block like this. We can party, we can Pokey Stick, we can Nami Ebb and Flow if we want to. Kinda just like the Nami Ebb and Flow too. Let's just buff everything up. Oh, nice. We hit the Nexus. Because this is a bunch of spells that I wouldn't have had otherwise. This just lets me buff my units as much as possible. So now all my units end up becoming pretty buffed up. We can always buff them up even more. Norra has a good chance of summoning at least 1 portal here. Potentially 2, which kind of sucks though, because we won't get the value. We're pushing at least 7 damage of elusive. We have the minimum. Oh, never mind. We get even. Oh, never mind. Wait a second. Did we develop? Did we just develop here? Let's go ahead and just level up the Norra. Why not? We have the minimum for the Lee Sin now, so it's not a problem. We level up Norra. We get a bunch of elusives. This is 4, 8, 10, 13 already, right? We can parley this girl here. Force the opponent to recall now if they want to. There it is. I just want him to spend mana. I just want him to spend mana. So that the opponent has less stuff that they can use to actually block us with. Right? Because this is already lethal, so opponent's gonna have to have access to another recall or a stun. Yeah, there's the stun. So stops the Norra. We still have lethal, right? Because this is gonna buff up that one up. So we go here. So now this is lethal right here because the opponent spent 1 mana. Didn't get to see the Norra summoning something crazy, but the fact that we got all 3 portals in that single turn was actually kind of nuts. So GG's. But opponent just got blown out. Opponent just got blown out by the heavy metal. And from that point forward, the game was already in our hand. Hey, welcome back everybody. Hope you enjoyed those games. As you can see, this deck is just pure value. Pure value, pure value. Between Shellfolk, between Nami, you saw Norra getting us a couple of high rolls there. I still can't believe that we high rolled literally the Broadback Protector in that game versus Ziggs Taliyah. It's just how it is, right? That's why I say that this champion is actually super fun, because sometimes you can just get some crazy hits, and you saw it. He gave us the unit that kept us alive, and he gave us the unit that actually led to the kill with the skill, the Live with the Fishers thing. So really fun, really fun, really fun card. In terms of mulligan, what are we looking at here? Obviously, the mulligan, the easiest card to keep is Double Trouble. So keeping Double Trouble is always correct because it lets you start progressing the Nami level up really quickly. Aside from Double Up, there's a consideration. Obviously, keeping the Autopus turn 1 is okay because you can just play Autopus turn 1 and still get kind of the same value as if you had Nami. But sometimes it's probably better to keep Autopus for later. That way you can just, play your cards out and still get value from Autopus later. I like the Norra, but again, really, you don't want to play the Norra on turn 2 because you're trying to save the mana for the Nami, to level up the Nami. But it can be nice to get her early on. But a lot of times it's probably better to get her. So really, I guess what I'm trying to get at, I'm mulliganing for Double Trouble. Almost all of my matchups. And keeping certain cards depending on how the rest of my hand looks and depending on the matchup, right? If I need some early blockers, like you saw against Pirates, then yeah, we want to keep Autopus, Conchologist and stuff like that, or even Norra or Pokéstick. If I don't need to have any early blockers, maybe I'm keeping Nami, right? If I need to block something that's crazy, maybe I'm keeping Wallop. If I know the game is going to go long, maybe I'm keeping Shellfolk, right? So you got to kind of play it by ear depending on the matchup. But almost in general, it's always going to be Double Trouble and kind of go from there. But really fun deck. I really like it. Again, I'm not a fan of Shellfolk personally, but it balanced out with my love for Nami and Norra that it makes this deck bearable to me. So it is what it is. I hope you all enjoyed these games today. If you like the content, please be sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOL videos every single day. You can also catch us on Twitch at Twitch Sirturmund. We stream 3 to 4 times a week usually. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, if you're watching this on Tuesday night on September 6th, then we're streaming right now live on Twitch. And you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.